Very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. Let's start off with a look at your top stories this afternoon.
Second examination of evidence at the Commission to inquire into irregularities at Sri Lankan begins today. Flu death toll rises to 19. Wild elephants attack several villages in Sigirimulla, Dambulla. Governor of the Malaysian Central Bank resigns.
Starting off with your lead story this afternoon, the examination of evidence by the Presidential Commission of Inquiry appointed to investigate into the alleged irregularities at Sri Lankan Airlines, Mihin Lanka and Sri Lankan Catering began at 10 this morning. Secretary to the Commission, Aryadasa Kure, said that the company registrar and an officer have been summoned to the Commission.
More than 44 public complaints have been lodged with regard to alleged irregularities at the Sri Lankan Airlines, Mihin Lanka and Sri Lankan Catering Services. According to Secretary Aryadasa Kure, 2 teams have been appointed to conduct investigations into the complaints while reports are to be compiled thereafter. President Maithripala Sirisena appointed the Commission on the 14th of February to look into the alleged irregularities at the Sri Lankan Airlines, Mihin Lanka and Sri Lankan Catering Services. Retired Supreme Court Judge Anil Gunaratne has been appointed as the chairman of the commission, while the other members are Court of Appeal Judge E.A.G.R. Ramarasekara, retired Supreme Court Judge P.S.N. Ranasinghe, retired Auditor General M.D.A. Harrell and Director General of the Sri Lanka Accounting and Auditing Standards Monitoring Board W.J.K. Giganage.
The Western Provincial Council convened yesterday. Here are some of the views expressed at the meeting.
Name lists were published on the internet and social media during the past few days. A list that allegedly contained the names of those who obtained money from the owner of perpetual treasuries was released to the internet. This list included the names of 2 provincial councillors. My name was mentioned. Another councillor's name was also mentioned. I have no problem with that. The problem is with this fake news. A complaint has been lodged with the CID and the Cyber Crimes Division. I have requested to inquire into who had released this list to the social media sites. We will be able to figure this out in the future. I also express my regret on the fact that Councillor Kodikara made these statements based on these fake news. We get our drinking water from the Kalani River. If we have a well, the water flows down the springs that are connected to the Kalani River. If it rains upstream, our lands are the first to be flooded. Therefore, I believe that special attention should be focused on this. We see now that this is being used for fishing activities. The generation of power, gem mining, the sand is being dug and the waste is also disposed here. The damage caused is increased by the increase in the number of industries on the sides of the river. There is corruption here. According to the Central Environmental Authority, some of the waste are purified while some are not. Secondly, agricultural waste and thirdly, household waste is being dumped in the Kalani River and that is the reason for it to be polluted. These activities should be overseen by the Central Environmental Authority. According to the authority, these are the 3 reasons for the pollution of the river.
United National Party parliamentarian Harshana Rajakaruna inspected the Ranvala bridge that joins the Kiridavela and Avisavela areas yesterday.
The bridge, which is 177 meters in length and 11 meters in width, is scheduled to be declared open on the 8th of this month. 700 million rupees in funds have been allocated for the project.
According to my personal view, there are only 2 people in our party that can be nominated as candidates for the presidential election. They are Party Leader Ranil Wickramasinghe and Deputy Leader Sajith Premadasa. So when the time comes, the 2 of them will discuss and a suitable person will be nominated. We will work with any one of them. The 113th birthday of former Minister of Finance N.M. Pereiras was commemorated today.
A special celebration was held opposite his statue in Rajagiriya. Professor Tisivitharana and several other dignitaries attended the event. Floral tribute was laid at the statue of N.M. Pereiras.
The journey that he started to move forward was turned around by the current government since 2015. The current government is attempting to turn the country into a colony. We had closed down all these doors since the time of N.M. Pereiras, but this government is working to turn this around.
4 suspects have been arrested in connection to the theft of gold and cell phones in the area under the purview of the Middenniya police.
The theft had occurred in Middenniya and Katuwana. Police seized gold and 2 cell phones that were valued at 700,000 rupees. The suspects are due to be produced before the Walasmula Magistrates Court for an identification parade.
Now, a herd of elephants had encroached on a number of villages in Sigirimulla in Dambulla during the past few days. Residents of these areas have been severely affected.
It was reported that the herd of wild elephants encroach on villages in Sigirimulla, Arunodagama, Alakolavava and Hubasgamua on a daily basis. Area residents said that the elephants come from the natural reserve in Giratale Min area. The electric fence surrounding the reserve has broken down. This is how the encroaching wild elephants had destroyed over 100 coconut trees during the course of yesterday alone.
We worked hard to plant these coconut trees. We were about to reap the harvest. Wild elephants always destroy these plants. Who can we tell this to?
The elephants had destroyed the banana, sweet potato and pumpkin plantations as well. Area residents request the authorities to take steps to protect the village from the wild elephants.
In one of your headline-making stories now, the number of people who have died of the viral fever, which is widespread in the southern province, has risen to 19. Director of Health Services of the Southern Province, Dr. G. Vijayasuriya, said 14 deaths were reported from the Karapitiya Teaching Hospital and 5 deaths were reported from the Mathura General Hospital. 14 children are among the dead. Dr. G. Vijayasuriya said that over 300 people are receiving treatment for the viral fever at hospitals in the province. This issue was also discussed in Parliament yesterday. What is the extent of the virus and provide the accurate data on how many people have been affected? Can the government assure the condition is now under control?
The total in Gaul stands at 930. In Mathura, 864 people have been affected. In Hambantota, 716. The total is 2,510. We can see that the number of patients have dropped after 31st. It has reduced to half. At the Karapitiya Hospital, 14 children and 1 adult passed away as a result of the disease.
Yesterday they said 15 people had died of pneumonia. Another report said influenza A. They have created a situation of panic. Now, 2 people have been severely injured in a brawl between 2 groups in Tekava, South Kalutara.
According to our correspondent, 2 friends travelling on a motorbike were attacked at around 1 this morning. They were on their way to a funeral. 2 residents of Amlapura were severely injured in the incident. 1 person was admitted to the Nagura General Hospital, while the other was admitted to the Colombo National Hospital. The South Kalutara police are conducting further investigations.
The renovation of the main hall at the Badagiriya Johannagala Primary School in Hambantota began today under the Gamadar initiative.
The project is funded by Lanka PLC. The school that provides education to students from grade 1 to 5 also maintains a library at the main hall.
We are here in the Hambantota district in the Badagiriya locality at the Johannagala Primary School. As you can see, the events of the day are already underway as we are here to launch yet another of the Gamadar projects, this time in the Hambantota district. As you can see here, we are here to renovate this building here. It is currently in a dilapidated state with the roof ready to cave in at any moment, and it houses about 50 to 60 students on any given day. So please stay tuned with us. The events of the day are still going on. We will update you again at our 9 p.m. prime time news bulletin. So stay tuned to Newsfirst.
Now, in a look back at local news, the number of people that have died in the viral fever, which widespread in the southern province, has risen to 19. Let's take a look at the views that were expressed in Parliament regarding this matter yesterday. What is the extent of the virus and provide the accurate data on how many people have been affected? Can the government assure the condition is now under control?
The total in Gaul stands at 930. In Mathura, 864 people have been affected. In Hambantota, 716. The total is 2,510. We can see that the number of patients have dropped after 31st. It has reduced to half. At the Karapitiya Hospital, 14 children and one adult passed away as a result of the disease.
Yesterday they said 15 people had died of pneumonia. Another report said influenza A. They have created a situation of panic. These schools have been closed. The students do not go to school. The preschools have been closed. There is fear among the public.
It has been a month and an official from the ministry has not gone there as of yet.
And that's all the news we've got for you this afternoon. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. Charlotte Benedict for the News First team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.